we'll keep both feet on the ground. Hey, check this out. We're heading into the next game. Vision have a chance to secure it. Will they be able to? It's up to them to decide. Let's bring in our casters. We've got Goj. We've got Spider.
Here we go. This could be it. This could be the final game after like 6-7 hours.
Holy cow, folks. If you're a fan of long tournaments, this might be bad news. Team Vision have breached the match point threshold, and Dandra said it perfectly. It's a bad idea for anybody to head to prison. This is going to be a wild one. If there's one team that can close games out and get victories, it is absolutely this roster.
The Falcons, dude. The Falcons are so... Yeah, they're so behind.
Biffle earlier today stating the dynasty coming to an end. I think, he did say the word think in there. He soft launched it. He goes, I think I'm done. You want to end out on top. You want to pull.
Well, he said that last year.
You want 3-4-3 World Series of Warzone global lands.
That'd be insane.
However, they could eclipse 125 in this lobby, Goj.
All right, well, I will say
here we go,
crazy about this plane line. It starts in prison. The plane literally is saying
Map 8.
Kill squad and everybody else in the lobby.
Let's see. Let's see if they go after them.
Anybody want to go chow them? It's not looking like it's very likely. Team Vision, they drop into prison. They seemingly are alone. The plane will bisect the map from southeast to northwest, all the way to Dam.
Who you got?
And for now, prison is unoccupied.
Think you're gonna win it this game or what?
I don't think so, but
Falcons, business as usual.
they're on fire today. They're on fire today.
We are currently on, just hovering over.
It'd be crazy if they win it, because people kill won the solo, YOLO, and Vanguard. That'd be cool for him to win trios also.
A team on your screen, Rock Esports.
That sucks. There's no solo YOLO this year. I don't know why. It's dumb.
Here we go. We got a lot of folks that actually could potentially breach this threshold with a decent game. A great call on their top 5 team. Falcons, 27 points is what they need. 25 if you're StukeX, Decky, and Lays. And the Gentlemates,
this is gonna be all live reaction. I'm not gonna cut anything out, so it might be a long video.
A little bit less than that, but we gotta fight on our screen as Vombat actually finds Unrational.
Super Evan goes down. Booyah. Booyah loses Gulag.
Not forgiving for Unrational there. Out in the open a bit too long. Vonbot cleans it on up. However, Ravens Esports, they're in 10th place overall.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily super close to breaching 125, but it wouldn't be uncharacteristic of Unrational to put down a 50-point game.
Yeah.
We've seen it on a ton of online tournaments. Possible.
Yeah.
It would be a huge game. Not
unlikely.
Intex.
All right.
That got me a class setup for one of my videos.
I need you to give me a bit of trust right now. If you don't see Team Vision on your screen, that's because they are not in a fight. If you do see them on your screen, it's because they're in a fight. So be ready for a lot of action. Of course, our players also streaming their POVs as well.
Gentlemates, they should be able to hit the match point this game.
Frenchmen who need about 15 points, a little bit less, and it starts here. Unfortunately, I don't know how you didn't hear that player behind you. A barrel stuff in the back, execution style. Inkyo goes down, and now Gentlemates in a bit of trouble. They have moved out of Quarry immediately. They're all the way down on the south side of the POI.
Oh!
First squad breaking down the
oh my God! Get the whole squad!
Holy
Days says, "Whoopsie daisy, see you later." Gentlemates head to the gulag.
Well, that's big.
They're just going to the gulag early on to get some kills. All is well. If they wipe one squad, they only need 12 more points to hit win condition. It's totally fine. But the Gentlemates, we talked about
big. They're second right now.
They have an issue with closing things out. And for the largest time today,
if they had a decent game, they can make match points this game still.
They were at the top of the leaderboard, and now they're situated in 3rd.
Well, we got to get out of here. We got to get over to Team Vision. They're fighting people. They're not even in prison. The zone has pulled them out of them. Where are they? I think they're fighting in port, from what I could tell. Try to get eyes on them as fast as possible. StukeX, Lays, and Decky, of course, top 5 team. They're super important right now. But if Vision's in a fight, Team Vision in port, where are they? What's going on?
I know. We got
put Raul on the other side. It's not going to be an easy win.
Okay, these are big gulags for them.
Versus
these guys.
Gentlemates. Raul closes to the middle. Hollow wants to lay the groundwork, but takes a nade to the face. This is going to open the door for Raul to push. And
that's huge.
Hollow. One down, Gromalok. Can we take down Blast from 100 Thieves? Couple shots go the way. The Molly not going to connect. Oh.
Oh, they're selling.
At half health.
Oh my God, they're selling.
To the face. Enkyo though does win his gulag, hits the buyback. Hollow.
Oh, okay, we bought one back. Okay.
It's not over yet.
Fortunately, it seems to be.
This guy got freaking loady already.
In terms of being sent to the gulag for FaZe, they're down there as well. Don't worry, Vision is still alive. They're down in port now. They've moved up from prison very quickly. Everything's seemingly okay for the most part. So we'll pay attention to Lumber for a moment and watch a couple people loot and then figure out where we want to go from here.
Go to Vision, bro.
Skinner just picking up anything he can get his hands on as Decky, Stukex, again a top 5 team, come into view for a moment. I don't think they're going to stay here, though.
I'm starting to get nervous with my premonition when I was talking to Sir Taylor early on yesterday when he asked me who I thought was going to win and then shied away when I said, when I didn't say the Falcons. And I was like, if you guys can't get to match point, threshold in 6, I think it's going to be someone else. So
All right,
if Team Vision takes it, as you see them down in port, they're covered. There's a ton of people down there.
Yeah.
I am so worried
Everyone
about
needs a lot of
that
points.
area of the map. It will not be easy for them to chow that. But Gosh, it's still such a fresh map.
Yeah, again, port, super important. We'll keep our eyes on it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's Visions.
Take a look at it right now. Because
They're about to chow somebody.
Opponents with an advantage. They've pushed out Scopes and Knight to the left side. And so far, so good. An early rotation out of prison was the right move. Again, we hyped up.
These are huge kills right here.
2 members of the old guard, Lennon and FIFA Kill, been playing this game since launch. And over 5 years later, have a chance to close out World Series of Warzone right now. They've got some opposition on the other side, but you're right, Lotus 8.
Oh, that's one.
For anybody right now.
Oh, he gets 2.
Echo, he says, you want to drop Lennon? I will.
And he get the full kill.
Payback. Now, Lotus 8, I
All right,
do
Visions.
respect that they were trying to hold from that angle. Unfortunately, if you're going to keep peeking from that angle, all you're leaving exposed is your face, and it hits 10 times harder. So Vision picks up more kills, and they keep on moving. You know, FIFA won the Code Bowl. Gosh.
Listen.
FIFA won the solo YOLO.
We casted over this guy winning everything this weekend. If this guy clean sweeps in Vegas, he better head to the tables. Holy cow.
A little roulette action?
I don't know what it is. Continue to watch out for
the
other fights that
Falcons.
are happening. Of course, train station where the Falcons land. This time it looks like King AJ actually shooting back. Falcons have won this POI over and over again. King AJ's team, this time fighting back a bit.
Let's see what they do right here.
Biffle has to answer back. The Falcons have to hit match point at this point in time. Because if they don't, I worry that other teams are going to eclipse it. BDS, Gentlemates, even Team Stukex just needs 25 points. There are so many teams that could breach it. But, you know,
Falcons need a good game right here.
I really would love to see at least 7 teams on match point. I want one more game.
Look, I think there's a lot of folks that want one more game, and certainly the Falcons are one of those. Biffle, since the disadvantage, backed off. This is a great play from him. There's 2 on the other side, and now he's got an angle. They push out thinking Biffle's alone, and ooh, whoopsies. Ahsoka standing here and saying, come on, guys, you can't fall for that. You think we're going to let that happen? No way. Showstopper goes down. The Falcons, untouchable right now at train.
Shifty pops up to the top. Uses the heartbeat sensor, looking for King AJ, the last alive from this roster. But this battle of NA versus the French, of Dongy versus the French.
Ooh, good shots.
He wants to take them down.
The Vision, they're still fighting kills.
End the Battle of Boneyard once and for all.
The Battle of Boneyard.
Sounds like a Western.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. We got a lot of Western vibes going on right now in the stadium. It was a very cool segment we had, but I was about to say, yeah, they were fighting here for a moment. I think they actually lost Echo for a second. So we'll take a quick look at them. They have fully restabilized. However, they are outside of the zone. They did not win out in port. Several teams have moved into this area. Of course, a team that's always here, eclectic.
All right, they got their loadie.
Jesus Jr. in the area. A lot of work to do. We'll check back in with them when they go for that rotation. But for now, VP maybe in a bit of trouble, because it looks like Team 47 is right behind them.
Sage on the horizon, just a bit further north. ESC still in the mix. They look like they rotated on out. But for CT Black,
okay,
they might get into the action. Fraud. I wish a C4 connected to that
Team
vehicle.
Wars.
Not for Nickel Colony 2K's face, but just because I think it'd be interesting. Not gonna happen though. They're getting pushed down to storage.
They're getting pushed
Come
down to
on,
storage
rep it.
for
They're
now.
still playing it. So one team's on match point right now.
Really have been putting on a show, but again, not surprising. They're in 6th place overall. Definitely could make a move.
Team Vision, FIFA kills
for a
team.
match point threshold.
But they're the only team on match point right now. So
So
it can end right here.
Every time
It can end right
the
here.
trophy lights up, the entire team getting wiped by a vehicle in C4. That's just a clip waiting to be put on the timeline. We head over to Rock Esports, though, a top 6 team again. They need a little over 25 points. Definitely
FIFA's
within their
kills team
wheelhouse
are
to
going
get a
crazy
win.
today.
They've already put up a banger. They've already gotten a map win. We know they can do it. Right now, inside the top 5, it's all EU and the Falcons. Patience.
Well, Rock Esports sees FaZe over at dealership, but we're going to turn to a different portion of the map. Over to Lumber we go. And for Team
who's in Lumber?
StukeX, who are inside the top 5, 25 points are needed. I see
Duke
Lays
X,
on
that's the
1.
German team.
At least Almanic's on the horizon. Could it be a potential 3 kills for this team? But did you notice how the pacing of our lobby has halted?
Yep.
There's still 47 teams up 11 minutes into this game.
I'm going to ask a big favor from production here. Take a look at who's rolling into the view. I was about to shout them out, and now they're on your screen. FIFA Kill, Linen, and Echo.
Oh, here we
have
go.
Grabbed a Polaris, and they've driven all the way from port, past farmland, all the way to Lumber. Talk about a rotation on the edge of map. Still not
So
technically
now
in zone,
they
but a lot
don't
easier
need
to work
kills.
with.
This
They don't
is
need kills
trusting in your
replacements.
IGL, trusting
All they
in the
need
calls
to
and
do is
getting
just win.
information,
And they're
doing some
champions.
recons, getting your
So
cash
they
up,
don't have to kill
playing
hard.
off those UAVs. Because if you are going to rotate all the way
They
up,
can play rowdy the rest of the
claim
game if
a
they want
central
to.
spot on the eastern side of the circle, wait for that team to the fight, because they're not the only ones that are going to be making similar rotation. This time from the north, Team
But
Flank
if they don't win in this
locking
game,
it
there should be at
down.
least 2 more teams making
So
match
they
point.
must know that we need to play from this side.
Yeah, the Polaris is doing God's work right now on these rotations. Lumber is a little occupied, so they're going to try to move. FIFA Kill does have an Overwatch position. He's actually going to stay here, outside of zone,
Typical.
as the other two try to look for an entry point. Now, FIFA Kill could make an entry point by maybe getting a knock. We'll check back in with them once the action is started.
Who's over here?
For now, we head to Gen G, who are sprinting through
Scumman's
Promenade
team?
East in a vehicle, holding a flag, trying to get some info and trying to get some money up. That most wanted.
They put a target on their back, and instead they want to get more action out of it.
You died to that guy,
Squad
rep
on
it.
your screen, and
Yikes.
You died to that team.
FIFA does a ton of damage from afar. I already said Team Flanked has moved in, and they're laying the groundwork because it's J-Tech
Our
that
visions.
picks
Oh, they're
up
gonna
on
push
it.
in, they're gonna keep
Now,
rotating.
Reaper has to contend with 2 different teams, and this gives Team Vision the
That's
potential for the smartest third party in existence.
Yeah, it's just a perfect read from this team. Linen's able to move up because of the chaos.
Got
You
slammed
love
by
it, Tiff, and
Scumman.
it's working out for him. The third party, it's not really to fight, it's more of just to get into zone. Here's a look at it, FIFA Kill tagging everybody up and actually knocking one. FIFA Kill from distance is dangerous. It's opening things up for the rest of this team. There's a reason FIFA Kill's at the top fragger. One of our top slayers on the day. It's because of these moments. Echo
Oh,
does get
ooh.
punished, but a nice trade.
Get the trade.
These guys are in final form. This is
Yeah.
scary. This new zone is going to be
They're looking good
everything.
right now, man.
We see a
This
lot
might
of
be
action in
it.
the kill feed.
And they're doing a recon all as well. So not only are they getting the kills, they're getting the information of where that circle is inevitably going to pull to. This is critical, right? But it's still favoring that eastern side. But we're going to have a massive gamble here in just under a minute when that circle goes to pull yet again. Do you commit to the
Still
stadium
43
side?
teams.
Do you hang out
Wow, look
in
at this
Lumber?
zone. Look at this zone. Obviously, here's our team to watch. They're in Lumber. There's a lot of folks there. Everybody else on this side of the map is going to have to rotate in, but we almost don't care about them, okay? Take a look at them on your screen now.
See, look at that. Look at the
All
points.
of these teams have a long way to go, but we are paying attention to this. Lumber, Team Vision, the only team that's passed our threshold. Of course, we've got the Gentlemates up here in Corey. They've got
Team
a wide
16
open space
fourth
on the
place is
north
right there,
side.
too.
Reminder, they regained there. They got wiped early. They do not have a lot of points, and they need 15 to breach our threshold. Everybody else, look at VP here, already inside of zone.
Oh, I was
Still
gonna
missing
show
a
you.
lot of
Left
folks.
side's first
They
place,
need
and
to
it
get
goes
into
nowhere
the
like
mix,
that.
but of course, we got to keep our eyes on the top dogs.
And they got DJ Moss just across from them, team flanked, still living, still being a thorn. And they're going to have to take each other out. Only one can survive from this eastern side, depending on the pool. Everything rides on that decision. For the Falcons, who are still in train
They're just
station,
rotating far left.
57 points to hit win condition.
Just gonna go to farmland.
They are going to fight their way through everyone, and that long rotation of the next circle could bring all the kills they need.
Yeah, or they get wiped early. We'll see what happens for them. But here we go. Team Vision, they're not going to stay on the edge of this zone. They know it will not pull there, so instead we're going to rotate closer to center. Decky finding a couple kills that are certainly needed to breach our threshold. Again, they're a top 5 team.
Need 25.
Need 25 certainly within their wheelhouse as well. But BDS actually didn't have a chance to highlight them on the map. They're dead center, and they only need 12 points. BDS could certainly pee past threshold if Team Vision get wiped, maybe here.
Oh, Swizzin.
With the high ground.
And we know how important it is, and FIFA has to deal with the biggest enemy here, the rocks. But he goes ahead.
He got one.
Hits the wipe. He grabs Marco
Wow.
behind, hits the full, and Mayhem
Oh my
and
God,
Marty
dude.
Ram screaming away from Team Vision.
These guys look unstoppable right now. They've moved
They
in
do,
closer to center
bro.
zone.
These guys look
They've got a nice
insane.
high ground position with the rocks. You can actually play these pretty easily. As long as they don't get sniped, should be fine. And yet again, C4.
Oh my God, C4 kill, bro.
Cleaning everybody else
C4's
up.
going.
Kami
C4's are
got
insane.
1v3 against Rock Esports. Rock Esports, I think, out of this lobby on the back of Kami by himself. A sub taking down EU's finest. That's wild.
I'm all about sticking together and playing close, stacking, deathballing, but that is the issue, right? You end up all close together. 1 C4, you're in the gulag. Thankfully, Prod wins. That's his first kill, too.
Yeah, only Prod wins, by the way. All 3 got wiped, and Prod, the only one with the gulag remaining, most likely, wins his gulag, and he's back onto the map. Here we go. Gonna have to restabilize Rock Esports again, a top 10 team. And 6th overall, and they needed a big one. I don't know if they're going to get it. Here's a quick look at what happened. It looks like they were in a vehicle. And C4s, how about 3 of them?
Did I not ask
See ya.
for
Oh,
this?
what I missed?
But it
Oh
was
my God, was it
Rock
C4?
Esports on the other side of airport. I was like, just imagine, intrusive thoughts. They just throw
Oh, yeah,
C4.
Cliffy.
No, that's karma.
W
Instead, they
men's.
get C4'd.
C4s are doing insane work. We got to pull stats from that somehow in the back, and maybe we'll
Did it
post it on
again?
socials later. It was another wipe of C4s on main. Vehicle's insanely valuable, and unfortunately, there is one small thing that can stop them. It's C4s, and multiple of them at the same time. Here are the
Gentlemates.
Gentlemates. They fully regained from the north side of the map. They've worked their way from Corey into the Corey offices and aren't going to be stopped. This player up ahead of them is floating. There is no one on the north side of this zone. This next zone pull will dictate a ton, but Team Vision is by themselves near center zone. They know where this new zone is.
Yeah, VP's
Team Vision
out.
in new, and the Gentlemates still have a long way to go.
A difficult day for VP.
Yeah.
It is so tough for them to catch a flow.
It's crazy.
35 squads remaining. Hopefully one member of VP has a gulag, but for now, Rock Esports done and dusted out of the lobby. Gentlemates hitting the buy station for a bit of utility, and Team Vision, they've moved into circle. They're alone on their side, and they're controlling space. This should send a warning signal throughout the entirety of this lobby. But guess what? No one knows where they are.
S8UL, this time no longer on edge of zone. They make
Oh
it
my
inside,
God.
unfortunately still get cut down. Brax on 2. He and Ryda in deep trouble on this rotations. So we head to VP.
Must
It is a
win.
Well, VP.
1v1.
Wait, Soka?
Former teammates.
Oh, Soka?
Sage
Oh!
versus Soka in the gulag. This
Oh.
is a must win for Sage. He finds angle. He gets the first
Oh!
blood. He gets the kill. VP will
You know he's
not
happy
fall
about that
yet.
one.
Ice is up and gets back to Verdansk. What's the cash look like? Not good. And I think I just
Cliffy,
saw
is that the same thing
Shifty
you had to
go
do for
down as
the-
well. Does Shifty have
Was it the same thing you had to do?
gulag?
People had to do for the Battlefield 6 beta.
Looks like Biffle into gulag first.
I know people had to do
Shifty
that. I
lying
don't know if
wait, Ryda
they had to do
versus
something in their
Biffle.
BIOS
That's
to play
AUL
it.
versus the Falcons. But back to action. direction we go because the
I'm not sure it was what you did though, but
causing the blender.
they had to turn something on, enable something in their bios.
On Orland, and that's Moonride's team in deep trouble as Novo Esports out.
Yeah, okay.
Sage gets wiped, and it looks like VP yet again are off the map in 31st place. They cannot get anything going from their win in map number 1. We're in map number 8. This is a totally different tournament.
It's heating up, and Hollow's on 2.
Optic is out.
To hit WinCon here, and they also, someone else needs to win this map or Team Vision end the tournament here, and everyone's just vying for a bigger payout.
Again, we're not looking at Team Vision because they are alone, folks. There is no one near them. Gentlemates needed 15 kills, and the best part about Gentlemates' draft spot is even when they get full wiped as they leave to go get kills, they can just regain at Quarry for free. They have fully regained, fully restabilized, now own the north side of the map.
Dude, they might win it right here, bro. They might win it.
That's the threshold with a decent game here.
Keeping tabs still on Team Vision. And you see, back
why is this stream quality so bad?
ESC on the horizon, Master 5K on that gas line. Likely going to be picked up.
It's 1080p.
Should be okay, but we're going to bring the streak down on our face because here comes the push. Niasen into the realm of Enkyo. King Chalk could be the next victim.
French on French violence.
Last one got away.
The trading of blows, we lose Hollow. That's bad news for Gentlemates fans. You need all 3 up desperately, especially with these zone pulls that you're getting. Constantly having to go to the south. Our zone now bisects Stadium, and there's a couple shacks, and that's about it. Decky's team also a chance to make it past the multiplier, actually past the match point. They need the multiplier. And Panda may be in trouble as a solo, but his teammates coming in from the top rope, so hopefully
ooh, good shots.
Here fast enough. Decky on 4, making big
ooh,
plays. Down.
Reflame from the top rope with a steel chair straight onto Team StukX.
Won't see the Germans past our threshold. But there's few other teams that can certainly do so. Inkyo, Gromalok on the edge of zone and a long way to go in wide open spaces. There is a team in the center of zone as well, or at least inside this new zone. BDS, Blue 8, should see them here shortly. They've been here for a while. Another team that could breach threshold.
Master 5K down, and CT trying to stay alive. Millsy with swing.
Ooh, good hit fires, but it gets straighted out.
But Millsy gets the clutch. Keep your eyes on Team Vision here, because not only are they controlling this side of the zone, but this is the only buy station that's readily available. So if you're the Gentlemates and you want to get your squad back to full form, you almost have to rotate over here to hit this buy station.
Look at they
but
might.
Kill is keeping on the oversight.
There are 21 teams still on this map, and that is going to dramatically drop here shortly because I think 18 of them are in Stadium right now. FIFA Kill Squad
It's a packed house.
are chilling up on high ground here. The Gentlemates just below them. Everybody else is inside of Stadium in utter chaos.
We have to look at it in terms of resource management. I saw a cluster strike. They've got a vehicle. They've got the ammo boxes already down. They don't have a ton of cash, and that's okay.
Look at them all laying down right there.
The buy station, they hit it. But the Gentlemates are on the horizon, prone, down, in the grass, throughout a couple trees. If they just go silent here, and they crest this hill, they can easily take them out, especially if they all push one at a time. But the smokes, that's going to give them away.
100 Thieves out of the map. BDS.
100 Thieves not playing good either, man.
Now barely outside of new. Here's a look at zone.
It's crazy. All beginning of the year, they played really good,
Good
too.
luck. I don't know what to tell you. Talk about a layer cake. How many more layers can you add to a POI like Stadium? The Frenchmen have somehow made it into zone, and they're hiding behind a log right now.
Falcons are out. They take community with them. BDS finds the Gentlemates. There's only 2 alive, and they're trying to finesse the area and keep it moving. Juki's on the other side. Team Vision just behind them, but they're in the circle. And they're looking for top 10. 1.6 at a bare minimum.
Gromalok has a solo. He's got to pick up a couple kills here, and he's got to make it to top 10 at least. Team Vision, a full team of 3. They do not have zone, and they do have an angle to get into zone. It might be BDS.
Ooh.
It might be BDS, the only team that can play spoiler.
Yeah, he gets one.
Spoiler to them. BDS had a perfect position, but Gromalok's been hiding.
Oh my God.
Talk about a bush Wookie, more like a log layer.
Yeah, they're gonna win. There's no way they don't win it.
Alive and spoiling all of BDS's hopes and dreams. And all of a sudden, Team Vision have a full team of 3 in zone, and everybody else is crawling out of stadium running for their lives.
If they control this side and the pool favors them, everyone has the exodus out of stadium. Everyone pulls towards Team Vision.
This new zone is only Team Vision.
It's
diabolical.
Bodies are falling left, right, and center, but we almost don't care. FIFA just sitting in the Polaris.
He's using the third-person view. He's using the third-person view of the vehicle to look at everything surrounding them. We're in the top 8.
Smart.
It doesn't matter about multipliers anymore. All that matters is converting this, winning the map, and ending the tournament.
It may fall on our lone Frenchman. It may fall on the
There's an answer, Rapid.
To try to stop the bleeding.
Third-person
Onyx
view.
on the other side.
It's cheesing.
Imagine
It's cheesing.
Bubble stops it. Bubble can't because Clutch Belt takes him out. Not a wipe for Onyx, but close.
On bot coming out of stadium. Gromelok unfortunately can't be the one to play spoil.
Oh!
It's be somebody else. He's just picking up any kill he can get.
Oh yeah, they're gonna win this.
No, but it's done.
It might be all Team Vision all day. I said this was bad news for everybody else, folks. And I'm gonna be honest.
V1.
This is it. This is it.
The easiest win for Team Vision. Disrupt takes out Clutch Belt. They take
FIFA
out
kills.
Bubba,
It's gonna be a solo YOLO winner and a trios Warzone Global winner.
Wins the Code Bowl. Wins the solo YOLO. Echo puts himself in a poised position.
And there you go.
Bradford Biffle closes it out here in game number 8. The only team on win condition. The next team to convert it goes, what is this?
I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't even close.
Nah, they were dominating all day.
Flawless from Team Vision. The old guard become the new. They've been here since the beginning.
Yep.
And now they find themselves on top over 5 years later.
Damn, they dominated today, bro. They dominated.
The celebrations are endless. A near perfect 3-day series for FIFA Kill.
The boys have done it.
You only ranked when you ranked.
$300,000. 6 figures per player. Let's run it back.
Tiff, this is insane.
Bring it in, bro. Come on.
It's the
But
freest
they dominated.
with a team on match point like this. Everybody's in stadium. And we heard briefly.
My God,
there,
after
let
six
them
and a half
fight.
hours.
FIFA's calling from the vehicle what's going on because he's using the view. What is that egg? Lennon, hello?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's a perfect rotation from them, but they didn't do it without at least some sense of a fight. They had to get here. They had to do that recon
Yep.
to find this zone. They cleared out the map. They clear out the final player. They don't even get shot at.
And here goes the finishing move, the final nail, and the Dynasty's coffin.
Oh, damn, is that on camera?
Throw it down to the stage.
FIFA, your 2025 World Series of Warzone Global Final Champions, Team Vision!
Bro, it doesn't feel the same that's in a freaking arena like that, bro. That's cool though. Shout out to FIFA. Hell yeah, that's sick.
Oh my goodness. EU has finally got the job done. FIFA, Lennon, Echo. My goodness, what a moment this is, Team Vision. You fought so very hard to lift that very trophy. FIFA, we start with you. What is this moment like? I mean, you go back in time, solo YOLO winner, but you've been playing in all the World Series of Warzones. You've been dreaming of lifting this trophy. There's only been one team that's dominated now. You are the team to finally lift it. What's going through your mind?
Oh man, just like all the months of work and like doubt and stuff. Like you know, last year I was thinking about retiring, and then the boys hit me up. We were one of the last teams to form. We're like, let's just run it back, give it one more try.
Oh, they were
and
one
then
last
to
team to
actually
form.
finally do it.
I remember hearing about that.
It's just, you know, there was times where people thought, you know, maybe we weren't a top team, and to prove more wrong and ace it like that is just crazy. And yeah, I mean, I wasn't even gonna play this year. Now we finished on top of the world, you know. So it feels great. I appreciate everybody who supported me through it. My teammates, they're unbelievable players. My girlfriend, my dad, my family, all the Shed gang. I love you guys. Thank you for always being there. I'm gonna take this baby home. Come on.
Oh yeah.
You said you weren't
No
going
crud,
to
no
play this year. I
era.
remember this conversation, actually. It's an interesting one. What got you back into it? Who do you owe this trophy to?
Ooh. I mean, it's a little bit of the Shed gang. My chat really missed me competing the few months I took out. You know, my family, my support system around me gassed me up, and then just these boys hit me up right at the last minute, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
me and Len are a nasty duo, and Echo's got a big old brain on him, so we actually might be cooking up, and now we come away with 300K, so I guess we were right.
300K, but also, again, the only other team, the only other roster to win this very trophy. FIFA, congratulations. Lennon, can I get you up here, please? You lost your glasses during the celebration, rightly so, baby, but you got the trophy. You said it was your dream to win the World Series of Warzone. You thought about it, you dreamed about it, now you're living it. Tell me how you're feeling, brother.
I'm just speechless. This moment is everything I've dreamed of. Yeah, I'm just so aghast. You know, I think I've almost lost my voice. I've been screaming, but I'm so happy.
And you should be, brother. I mean, again, such a big moment. You've been working so hard for this, and now you finally got it. It's got to feel,
Speechless.
you know, out of body, right? I mean, obviously, you've had a big support system, not only from your fans, from your family, from your friends. Talk to me about who guided you to get to this moment. Why are you here today?
Big shout out to my mum, my girlfriend. Sorry. My mum believed in me from young, so it's kind of good to win. Big shout out to my family, my supporters, and yeah, sorry, just don't know what to say. That is a massive moment.
Well, dude, I mean, come on. You're the best in the world when it comes to Warzone. Your dream has now finally been fulfilled, and I'm so utterly proud of you. Echo, if you don't mind, come up here just real quick, brother. I just want to ask you, what does it mean to join this roster? They believed in you. IGL,
W-Mans.
potentially one of the best IGLs now when it comes to Warzone. What's the feeling like?
Ooh, it's like it's about that.
It's insane. It's just insane. I mean, we've had, after any other team, we've probably had a lot of differences, a lot of, like, you know, I want to win so much. Sometimes people think that I'm being mean or like aggressive towards my teammates, but I just want to win that bad. And I got two teammates that also just have that desire to win.
Well, now that you have the floor, who you shouting out in this biggest moment of your Warzone career?
My whole family, my girlfriend, my dog.
Hell yeah, don't forget the dog.
Everyone who believed in me to keep doing this. I got so many people backstage texting me, like every one of them. I appreciate everyone.
Well, Lennon, Echo, FIFA. Oh, one more thing. Hold on. This might be a little crazy. FIFA wants the mic one more time.
I was just going to say, I know it's late for all the EU folks. Thank you for staying up. We had to bring it home, and you're welcome for an early night.
Oh, yeah, that's probably hella late for them.
There you go. Boys, one more time. Lift the trophy that you fought so hard for. Team Vision, your 2025 World Series of Warzone Global
Hell yeah.
Final Champions.
W FIFA kills. That's dope. That's dope.
Unbelievable.
There's no MVP?
They've done it, and the emotions were outpouring. You could feel the tears. You could feel the emotion. I mean, Enigma, obviously, this is a team we all cheered on. They're hometown heroes for, of course, the EU region. Yeah. But these are also some of the most storied Warzone players of all time.
MVP trophy not on the budget.
I mean, for Echo, we barely knew his name 2 years ago, and now he's proven himself as one of the greatest IGLs out there. There's not many people who can sit there and say they've taken home a major, and he now
that's the finale, grand finale of the Warzone season. Next year will be on Avalon and BO7. we'll see how that goes.
A lot of questions asked for him about whether or not he was going to.
But it's crazy how the Falcons didn't even win EWC or this. Like, but now Bill's going to retire, so I wonder who the Falcons are going to replace with that.
We were hyping him up when he wasn't sure if it was for him anymore. Talking about
we'll see
a superstar, not just the sidekick. And well, now look at him stood there among his peers at the very top. What a performance.
I think that might be the first time I've seen Echo smile in 12 months, dog. Every time
Stone Cold.
I've seen him, he is just all about his business. I know how hard he has worked to be here, and to echo a lot of the same sentiments. You know, just to see Lennon and the growth he's had. You know, think about it. We had a viral clip from him yelling at his mom, and now he's here thanking her on the biggest stage.
You guys on YouTube.
I'm telling you,
like and subscribe, baby. We'll be here again next year. You guys later.
Household names, and then Echo.